Highly appropriate thing for them to be doing.
Question number 3, Colin King.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Tertiary Education, Skills and Employment and asks, what progress is the government making with strengthening the performance of our tertiary education system?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, the government is making good progress and is committed to increasing achievement in the tertiary sector, improving quality and better matching the educational provision to the skills needed in the New Zealand economy and the skills needed by the learners. Profile and Trends 2011, an annual report on the performance of the tertiary system that was released today, shows that we are making steady progress. In particular, the report shows that people with degrees earn substantially more than those that don't have degrees. I think it's important to note for those considering learning opportunities. In 2011, people with a bachelor's degree or higher qualification earned on average 65% more than those people without a qualification, and that is up from 63% in 2010.
Mr. Speaker.
Colin King.
Supplementary question to the Minister. Does the Profile and Trends 2011 annual report include any other performance measures that highlight the progress the government is making in the tertiary education sector?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, yes, it has actually a very large report which has many indicators. I'll just give a few highlights. For the first time in this country's history, the majority of New Zealanders, more than 50%, 52%, now have a tertiary qualification, be it a degree, diploma or certificate. The number of people aged 15 years and over with a bachelor's degree or higher qualification was 17% in 2011, and that's been a steady improvement on 11% 10 years ago. Women continue to outnumber men in holding a bachelor's or higher degree, while men are more likely to have certificates and diplomas. The numbers of 16 and 17-year-olds in the Youth Guarantee Scheme grew to just under 3,600 in 2011, and the number of places will grow to 7,500 in 2012. The report also shows that enrolments in adult and community education in schools rose by 16% in 2011.
Grant Robertson.
When he triumphantly tweeted, "Government policy changes in recent budgets equals shorter student loan repayments, medium repayment time now 5.5 years for those staying in New Zealand," was he aware that the previous year it had been 5.2 years and the year before that it had been 4.6 years?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, I understand that the method of calculation has changed in the intervening years, but I think the member makes a good point, and it is an important point to highlight. It is important to note that those that do study and stay in New Zealand after their study tend to repay their student loans in just about 5.5 years. And I think that's a very good record to show that we achieve in this country. And actually it's an improvement for bachelor's and higher degrees. They actually pay them off in a shorter period again.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Speaker, I seek leave of the House to table from Stephen Joyce's Facebook page his comment that government policy changes in recent budgets equal shorter student repayment times. This would normally be publicly available, Mr. Speaker, but Mr. Joyce has so few friends, I think we better put it out there.
Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There's no objection. Question number 4, the Honourable David Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of